Why beans?
Beans are good protein.
And something else.
Fiber.
And no, there's a better reason. Very high in carbohydrates.
I think that's
Normally that would be bad, but if you're in the woods, carbohydrates will make it last a long time. I need a napkin for my face.
Well, that's why the tribes in Mexico celebrate the solstice with their corn beer.
Yeah.
They go drinking on that, and then they can run for bunkies.
Jiggler keys for cars.
Oh,
But they said that those guys can run for between 400 and 500 miles in a week because of all the carbs that they take.
Right? Honestly.
That's it.
Anybody have any idea what these are for? No, not you.
Oh.
But no. If you watch the tracking seminar, you'd know what these are for.
Oh, yeah. For tracking?
No.
Making traps? No?
It's for measuring on a stick. You wrap these on a stick and you measure the width between someone's foot, first of all, and the third one would be their stride from foot to foot. So if you're tracking someone, you can use your stick to measure out to make sure you're following the right person. But, you know, obviously for anything else too. Now, I should have my everyday carry gear on me too, which would have jiggler keys to get into any house. I still need a napkin. I can't see it on my left eye. And stuff like that. So there's my choice. Relatively light. Sean has one too, and his is so heavy and so big. And he's got everything except the kitchen sink in his.
Only thing I'd probably add to that for a quick bug out bag is one of those little Henry rifles, collapsible 22s. Because it's just a butt of a 22 and everything fits into it.
Yeah.
And they weigh like 2 pounds.
In my car I have a shovel, a collapsible shovel. And stuff. Starting to get better now. But so for the meantime, you can just move this aside, but not necessarily put it away, unless you want to put it away while I don't.
I can put it away.
Okay.
And just put it back
Now
in.
the medication thing, how I got so much medication is every time I get a prescription, my doctor prints it on out of a printer. So I get it on an 8x10 piece of paper. And I take something like that size to the doctor's office and I scan it first. I make a color copy and I take it to two different pharmacies. The original and my copy, and I get twice the medication. And there was one time when I first started doing it, I made like 4 copies and I went to 4 different pharmacies around the city. And they're none the wiser. But if you have insurance, don't submit all 4 to your insurance company. Just one.
I have a lot I have to take because for our vessels, we have a big pharmacy on board of the vessel. But every time the pills they go like 3-4 months before expiring date, we have to replace them. So I used to keep all the stuff. Mostly antibiotics and.
What's the thing? They said the 5 main antibiotics that people would need in the case of running out. You can actually go to the pet store and you can get the same things.
Yeah.
Through them. So long, they said the biggest thing is make sure that the maker, and today with the cell phone and Google, you can check that the producer of those produce the same our food or human grade as well. And they said 90% of the ones made in North America are human grade.
Yeah.
So you're able to take them as they're half the strength. So you take 2 if you need it. The biggest issue is knowing which one you need for which bacteria.
But I would think that even if it was animal grade stuff, I don't think it would matter in an emergency. The only downside is everyone else is probably going to think the same thing.
One way give them beforehand.
Yeah.
It depends on animal because if you take those for horses, they are very good.
Very good?
Very effective. Just have to take half of the dose because they are very strong.
Yeah, well, that's what like a lot of you get online purchases for nurses and doctors, and they say, okay, so if you get the amoxicillin for fish tanks, I said they're half strength. You just have to take 2 of them instead of 1 for
For fish tanks. You mean like for algae?
No,
No,
the-
for bacterial outbreaks in fish. So, what was it called?
The amoxicillin it's not very strong,
Yeah.
and it's used for fish tanks for bacteria
Really?
and
It's
fishes.
used for
Okay.
some
Right.
bacterial infections in people.
We have a fish that probably cost hundreds of bucks.
Yeah.
Blotch, white blotches, something we always had to fight with. So,
Now, in the case of like this is thyroid. These are all prescription, except for this one. I found a company in the United States that will sell you the thyroid without a prescription. And I was taking that for a long time. They're a lot stronger though, so you just have to.
What is that?
It's thyroid, except for
Oh,
they all sell it to you without a prescription. Now I know most people may not need it, but I need it. If I don't have it, I'm going to get very slow and very tired and very fat and very lethargic, and I'm going to lose all of my desire to survive. So it also makes me very sensitive to cold if I don't have it. I welcome the heat. I'd love to live in a desert. But if I have too much of it, if I overdose on thyroid, then I hate the heat and I love the cold. Everything's opposite. Makes your hair fall out. But I shave it, but still. You know. Most people that's not a problem. But no, if you have something like diabetes, you've got a severe problem if there's an emergency. Insulin is not easy to come by. A lot of places I've read online about where can people get insulin. There's animals that you might be able to get it from, but this is natural thyroid too. So it's you can get it from. Most of this is porcine thyroid, so it's from pigs. It's literally for most people who have thyroid issues, they prescribe synthetic thyroid. Mine are desiccated thyroid glands. So they dry it out and beat it up into powder. I find it works a lot better. So they either do it from pigs or from cows. Or just about any animal. Those are the strongest ones. So in my case, if I were to run out and there's a long-term apocalypse, I generally have an idea where the thyroid glands are. Usually around here, relatively easy. I can probably do it. If you needed insulin for diabetes, I don't know. You're pretty much a goner, I think. And I see people in corporate groups. What do? I have diabetes, and everyone says die.
pretty much.
Pretty much, unless you can. There's a way you can harvest it from an animal's pancreas, but damn, that's going to be hard. Might not be possible at all. And if you're going for insulin and storage hospitals and stuff like that, so is everybody else. So, good luck, man.
That's why I'm grateful. All I need is antacid pills, and I can do without those and I'll stop drinking coffee.
Yeah. I have antacid pills here too, but I find if I just eat anything, when my stomach starts to get acidic, anything I eat and it stops, even if it's like a single cookie or a couple grapes or just about anything, and it'll stop.
But I go to Costco and for $20 I can get 4 months worth of pills. So.
Yeah. Yeah. And it's really just antacid pills are mainly just calcium, I think, anyway.
So.
Yeah. So bones. Eat some bones. It's more of a convenience thing, I think. It's not really that important. Okay. That was just the first paragraph. So. Want to grab one of those waters?
Oh, yes,
As I start talking about water.
okay.
So, thanks to stock for surviving 30 days or longer. Or less. But, all those 15 things. But we'll get to those. But some of them are not so straightforward as that. So the first one is water. 1. Water. Other than air, but you can't store air. Well, you can, but they say 4 minutes without air, 4 days without water, 40 days without food. So water is pretty important.
There you go.
That's what we store. We have a storage. We have a lot of those. And if somebody wanted to buy them, we could sell it. We could, and we would. But this is our storage supply. Is that 10 liters?
Yeah.
So, I say water, both stored and filters for more. Should have filters. How much water do you need to store? There's some formulas. The average adult needs 4 liters per day. And the average child needs, any ideas? And I think by needs, it's not just drinking. It's probably like if you had to cook with water, maybe washing a little bit. The average child needs 5.5 liters per day, so even more. Which is why I say it has to be for more than just drinking. One adult would need 120 liters for a month. One adult. And one child would need 165 liters for a month. So this is 10. So we have enough for 2 or 3 weeks anyway. For everybody, that is. You can guess how many we